Hello friends, thank you for joining us today. My name is Joseph. So today I would like to prepare us for what is to come in this podcast as we look forward to having our first guest. Oftentimes we reflect around the ideas of living in a foreign soil or moving abroad, aimed at making a better living. But the question that we often fail to ask ourselves is, what does it mean to really make home in a foreign soil? What does it mean to feel at home when the ground beneath you was never meant for you? When you arrive somewhere new, the first thing you notice isn't belonging. It is friction. Your accent, your skin, your name being mispronounced or even shortened. The way your body learns to adjust to the new environment before your mind does. This is diaspora glitch, where home is never single, where belonging buffers, loads, freezes, and sometimes crashes altogether. We are told that migration is a choice, an adventure, a bold leap. But what happens when movement is not born out of desire, but necessity? When climate change redraws borders before governments do, when flood, conflict, heat, instability quietly pushes people outwards, why the world pretends like nothing is happening. In these conditions, you don't just cross borders. Borders crosses you. They show up in rental applications, job interviews, in the sideway glance when you speak your mother tongue in public, and the question that never goes away pops up. Where are you really from? Homemaking, as we are told, is about comfort, about routines, about safety. But what if your home is built on conditional acceptance? What if it can be revoked by policies, by politics, or by one viral headline? Interracial lives carry a particular tension. They become visible and invisible resentment, exotic but not tolerated. Your relationships are read as statements. Your love is politicized. Your family becomes a site of negotiation between cultures, histories, expectations, and fear. Fear of being misunderstood, fear of being targeted, fear of raising children who will always be asked to explain themselves. And yet, people still build home. They plant herbs in borrowed soils. They cook food that smells like memory. They find community in fragments. WhatsApp group, church basements, and late night calls across different time zones. Diaspora life is a glitch in the system. It exposes the myths that nations are stable, that identities are neat, that borders are natural. A glitch is an error, but also a signal, a moment where the system reveals its cracks. In this podcast, we sit inside those cracks. We listen to people navigating lives shaped by movement, race, love, climate, resilience, and sometimes loss. We listen to this not as experts, but as witnesses, because the everyday stories, the awkward moments, the quiet grief, the small victories are where the true story lies. Before our first guest joins us, we want to sit with these discomforts, the unresolved questions. What does it mean to call a place a home? What does it mean to call a place a home that may never fully claim your identity? How do interracial families negotiate everyday lives and safety in foreign lands? What does belonging look like when the climate itself is unstable? Maybe the hardest question of all, if home is always shifting, are we allowed to become? This is Diaspora Niche, not answers but stories. Stay with us as we prepare to have our first guest. Thank you for being part of this conversation today. Let me know what you think in the comment section as we expect to have